In this video, I'll discuss the aspect diversity of national tax systems in my basic topic, international taxation. A business enterprise can operate internationally either by exporting the goods or services or by making a direct or indirect investment overseas. Generally, exporters create a risk of financial loss to the importing country because it is very much difficult for such countries, that means for the important countries, to enforce tax levied on foreign exporters. Say, incomes in the hands of exporters cannot be put into the net. Obviously, if the exporters earns heavy profits, that person is an SSC in India and neither he is the citizen nor the resident of the importing country. So that cannot be charged any tax. At the same time, cost of goods sold can never be determined precisely by the importing country. And what margin we are keeping, what is the cost of goods sold, that can never be determined in that country exactly or precisely. So they always feel trouble. Then the other way is when a company operates in another country through a branch or incorporated affiliate that is subject to local tax over there. If we have opened a branch over there or the companies some MLS subsidiaries incorporated over there, then that will fall into their tax network. Here, business enterprise engaged international businesses do effective management to tax exposures. So whenever we do the international trade, we try to manage the tax. That means we try to minimize the tax. We try to save the tax in the legitimate manner. For this purpose, an in-depth understanding of diverse national tax systems over the world is very much necessary. That is very essential. Diverse national tax system. First of all, I will type the two type of taxes, direct tax and indirect tax. So far, direct tax is concerned. That means that is the income earned by the business enterprise in a particular country. So, any income being earned by that business enterprise will be subject to tax that is directly identifiable and determinable. So it is easy to recognize and normally are disclosed in the company's financial statements. That is your income tax. And so far indirect taxes are concerned, like VAT or GST. Earlier there were many excise, many other duties are there, but generally these are not disclosed. Typically, such indirect taxes are buried under the head cost of goods sold or other expenses. These are consumption taxes. To understand that, we can take an example. This example shows the effects of taxes on pre and after tax incomes, before taxes and after taxes. Direct tax means corporate income, indirect tax means consumption tax. Revenue is presumed to be 250 in each case. Expenses are 150, 190. I repeat, expenses under the direct tax is 150, indirect tax is 190. And pre-tax income, before income tax, the income is 100, 250 minus 150, and it is 60, 250 minus 190. Direct taxes are 40%. 40 rupees, 40% on 100 comes 40. So income after tax becomes 60. In the second case, the direct taxes 40% is zero because the income threshold is low. That is not subject to any income tax. Or the tax is direct tax is represented when indirect tax is there. So income after tax is 60. In both the cases it is 60. But where the indirect tax have been charged, they are not specifically shown. They are always added in the bills, in the vouchers, and that becomes a cost, that becomes the expense. So, second item, the expense indicate in direct income, the expense is 150 and it is indirect taxes 40. That means 150 plus 40, 90, 190. And there in direct tax is 40, that is disclosed, but indirect tax which is included or buried under the expenses is 190, but that is not apparent over there. The other expenses like that I will take up in my next video for the clarity of the video.